Hello and welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to show you two leaf blower. I've got my Makita here, which is a 36 volt blower, and this is my go-to gardening tool. Actually, it does everything in my workshop. I'm also going to show you this Hyundai 3-in-1 leaf blower. So Amazon sent me this for free to review, not Hyundai, and they don't see the video before it gets published. So just because they got it for free, it's not going to mean that I'm going to say anything good about this product. In fact, I'm going to tell you a lot of things that I don't like about this product. But a lot of the time when you choose a cordless device, let it be a leaf blower or any power tool, it might be that you already own the brand and you want to use the same battery, and that's very important. You don't want to end up with 10 different tools with 10 different chargers and 10 sets of batteries, for example. So this one here, very futuristic looking. It's almost look like a rail gun. Ergonomically, they are quite comfortable to hold. It comes with a strap that you can put over your shoulder if you are going to use it for a long time. There are some plastic wheels in the front here, and this is for you to roll on the ground. I need to extend the belt a bit. So this is for you to roll on the ground when you use it as a vacuum. Yes, this one has multiple purpose, so you can use it as a blower and a vacuum. It's also come with a little crawl thing in the front where you can actually crawl the soil while you're vacuuming. Yeah, I don't really use the vacuum a lot. Most of the time I just blow the leaf into a pile and maybe put them into a compost bin. The Makita works for me in that sense. But this one here does have a vacuum. So if you are looking for a blower and vacuum, this might be ideal. The selling points for this is a cordless device. So it runs on 2 batteries. It comes with 2 20-volt lithium battery here, and at the back when you press the button, this is where you give you the battery indicator. There's 4 green LEDs. At the moment this is fully charged. To charge the batteries, it comes with a double battery charger. You just slot them in like any power tool device battery charger, and you got the green and red indicator. If it is charging, the red will be flashing, and when it's complete, then you got the green and the red. Obviously this is fully charged because I'm going to demonstrate it for you guys. Now the machine itself doesn't weigh a lot, so it's actually quite lightweight. It makes a plastic construction, and you can see that this railgun looking device have two opening in the front. So you got a large diameter here and a smaller diameter hole here. So at the moment you can see this flap is closed. That means that this is going to be a blower, so the air is going to come out from the small nozzle in the front. And when you want to turn it into a vacuum, all you need to do is turn this lever. It will open this hole here, and then now it will suck air from the larger diameter tube, go through the munching chamber here, and there's a blade inside which munch up the leaves, hopefully soft branches and leaves, and then blow it into the bag. To operate this machine, you got your thumb trigger, and then you got a knob device here. It's not your normal finger trigger. This is actually by a turn dial. This adjusts how fast the fan go, and this is like a turbo button. I personally don't like this. I like a trigger device. So it does feel a bit plasticky, but the overall build is not bad. So you got your Hyundai logo on the side here, some specification label on the other side. When I first built this machine, I was too eager to use it. I didn't read the instructions. So I thought this must be faulty, because once you put the battery in, it does not work. I checked the battery, I checked the installation, everything was working, and then they say something about the chamber here. So this is a clear chamber. So if you open this compartment, what you will see is the actual fan blade. And the reason they have a window or a compartment here is because if you use it as a vacuum, a lot of the times there will be debris which gets sucked into the fan, it gets stuck, and there's no way you can clear it. So with this, you can actually clean up the inside and then close it. Now I thought it's because of the safety mechanism built in. So unless this is engaged, the knob, so you screw it all the way back in, and there's a little click switch inside, and you can hear it. So once this is installed properly, now I hear the click now. So this is when the motor will engage. But I thought this must be a faulty unit. So I did my research, and actually this is not. The reason why this is not working, because there's a second safety device which built into here. So the bag where the leaves get sucked into should be attached to the bottom of the machine. So that's the reason why it doesn't work for me in the first place. So let's turn the knob back to the off position and then install the bag. And this is not asymmetrical, so it has to go in the right way. Give it a twist and it clicks in. And then now the bag is in place. Now you can use it as a fan leaf blower. So the noise is quite impressive, but does it blow or suck hard enough? Anyway, so this is the Hyundai machine. So the vacuum does work, and it comes with some wheels in the front here, so on the ground you don't have to like hoover it in place. You can just let it roll around on the ground to suck up all the leaves. So very well. I mean, it's loud, it's kind of working, but what's the alternative? Let's say if you don't buy Hyundai, like me, I only use it as a leaf blower, so I don't need a vacuum. So what do? I think this is a DUB362Z. Now the 36 stands for 36 volt. It does take two batteries here. Those are 18 volt batteries. And to test the voltage, obviously my battery has a built-in battery indicator in there, but it also has a button on the handle here. When you press it, it lights up on each of the battery compartments to tell you how much battery there is left. And to operate this machine is simple. You just pull the trigger and the motor will engage. There is not much safety built in. That's all it is. The tube attachment, at the moment I have the kind of standard attachment here. It does come with another one which kind of focus the air. Yeah, they focus the jet a bit more. But this is how I use it. This is a brushless motor, so it's quite efficient. And here you got a dial. So this is on 6. I always leave it on 6 anyway, because I can feather the control with just on and off, on and off. So this is 1, 1, and all the way up to 6. Both of this machine is really noisy, and that's how much air they can move. Okay, if you have this side by side, the Hyundai does look slightly bigger, but that is because it has not just one but two kind of a chamber. The Hyundai, because of the bag, and I think it does actually weigh a bit more because it's heavy in the front. Looks like I'm going to fight alien with this. Ideally, I will show you what they do in the garden, but over the next few days, it's going to be just rain, 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 and rain. So I just have to make do with some simple tests in the studio. Okay, so this is really, really not a scientific test, but just to show you the power difference between the two, I'm going to start with the Hyundai, and I'm going to turn it to the maximum. And then I press the turbo button. And you can see my yoga mat, it moves a little bit, right? So remember, the position is right here. Now I'm going to pick up my Makita. Now this is on 6, which is maximum. And I'm just going to point it. Look, the nozzle is even further away. I'm going to press the trigger and you can see what the difference looks like. Look. I think visually you now can see what's the big difference between these two blower. let's try it one more time, yeah? Nothing? So obviously I only tested these two today, but you can see how stupid strong this is or how stupid weak this is. You know what, the sun just came out, so let's actually go out and have a play. At the end of the day, there's no point blowing a yoga mat around all day, right? So first up, we have the Hyundai. Wow, the difference is night and day. Wow, the power is really underwhelming. So for me, to sum up my experience with the Hyundai leaf blower is that it sucks. The blowing action is rubbish, but what it does is that it can suck. So for example, if I turn this lever again, turn it into a hoover, so it does have some amazing sucking action. So if you do need to tidy up your garden, like sucking up leaves and stuff like that more than you need to blow the leaves away, then maybe this machine is for you. But for me, because all my tools are Makita, and obviously it's just a common sense for me to keep my Makita too. Thank you very much for watching. I can't wait to see you next time with more interesting gadgets. Bye bye. Wow, the power is really underwhelming.